Viking coach Bud Grant is anything but wild and dangerous. But his team, led by quarterback Joe Kapp, that's something else entirely. Last Sunday, Cleveland coach Blanton Collier expected his quarterback, Bill Nelson, the conqueror of Dallas, to beat the great Viking defensive rush with his excellent short passing game. The Minnesota Maulers, however, made short work of Nelson's usually impregnable pass pocket. The Viking rush repeatedly crushed Nelson's protective wall about his head and held the Browns to a game total of just 8 first downs. As disgruntled receiver Gary Collins said later, "With that rush in front of her, my mother could cover me." With the Viking rush rushing and the Viking secondary covering, instead of Gary Collins' mother, interceptions were the order of the day. One was grabbed by number 22, ball-hawking free safety Paul Krause. 3 other Cleveland passes were intercepted by a new Viking star, second-year cornerback Bob Bryant, number 20. Even on those rare occasions when quarterback Nelson had time to release a quick pass, the Viking defense somehow made itself felt. As attested by the cast on his left wrist, Viking quarterback Joe Kapp is accustomed to the almost simultaneous ordeal of throwing and being thrown. However, when Joe Kapp passes, something closely akin to magic is often related. People like John Beasley, number 87, turn short gains into long gains. People like Gene Washington, number 84, get so wide open that it's a simple matter to hit on 12 of 13 passes and to cover half the field in one play. And when a touchdown is needed, there's always the famous Joe Kapp jump shot from just beyond the foul line, especially with a high flyer like Gene Washington waiting in the right spot for the rebound. This was only the first of Gene Washington's 3 first-half touchdown catches. The second came on a similar jump shot, except that this time Washington seemed ready to rebound off the back fence. Washington's third touchdown came about as Kapp noticed that no one was covering Washington. He quickly changed the run to another touchdown pass. As spectacular as they were, not all the glory was for Minnesota's offensive and defensive teams. The specialty teams were also sharp. Charlie West, number 40, took one Cleveland punt and returned it farther than it was kicked. Altogether, the Vikings scored the first 9 times they had the ball, while they held the Browns to just 1 field goal. And suddenly, there they were with 7 consecutive victories. And they had not only allowed the fewest points in all of pro football, but they had also scored the most.